right, I welcome you to our 12th lesson in science. I hope you are still studying hard. I want to tell you that even though it is a e-learning platform where we don't meet face to face, based on our lessons so far, we shall have a terminal exam. So we are encouraged to learn the previous lesson notes from lesson 1 up to date in order to be fully grounded for the test. I want to remind you to check your scoreboard for scores of previous assignments. Now, which organ is responsible for A, breathing, B, sweating, C, urinating? A, breathing, B, sweating, and C, urinating. You should be able to get the answers to all of the processes. So what then are the answers? All right, so we're saying lung is responsible for breathing, skin for sweating, and kidney for urinating. Thumbs up if you have been able to get all the answers correct. It's a feather in your cap. We're still under the substrand human body systems, a topic we began with in our previous lesson. In a previous lesson, we touched on some essential keywords that you need to understand in order to understand the topic itself. Our focus was on the excretory system, and so we looked at keywords such as excretory system, excretory organ, excretory products, and of course, the organic compound formed as a result of protein metabolism called urea was also explained. That the keyword metabolism was also explained as chemical reaction that occurs in living cells. We will then move on to look at some human activities such as breathing, sweating, and urinating. Today, you are expected by the end of the lesson to be able to identify organs such as lung, skin, and kidney with their excretory functions. With their excretory functions. The focus is on the excretory functions, because these organs also have other functions which are not necessarily excretory or removal of waste. All right, let's start. Now, the first organ will soon be on display. You have to identify its the name and possibly state the function. So, what does this organ represent? And what is its function? All right. That's lungs, the left and right lungs. Where are they located? Good, in your chest or thoracic cavity. Thoracic cavity. Thoracic, thoracic cavity. Now, what is the function of the lungs? So we are saying the lungs are muscular sacs that allow exchange of gases between the atmosphere and the blood. The lungs are muscular sacs that allow exchange of gases between the atmosphere and the lung. And what gases are exchanged in the lungs? Good. Oxygen gets dissolved in the blood, in the lungs, and carbon dioxide is taken out of the blood in the lungs. So there's an exchange of gases, and it takes place in the muscular sacs called lungs. Now, let's look at the next organ. This organ appears complex. For you to get it easily, it has some special structures here called hairs. So what is the name of this organ? Skin. Very good. Now this diagram represents the cross section. That is, if the skin is cut across its length, showing the depth or how deep it is. We call it the cross section of the skin. So what is the function of the skin? What is the function of the skin? Good. By saying that the skin, as the largest organ of the body, removes harmful toxins or ions from the blood. The skin, as the largest organ of the body, removes harmful toxins or ions from the blood. Okay? So, toxins or poisonous substances that are formed as a result of metabolic activities in the cells, which are released into the blood, must not remain in the blood, but must come out through the skin. Now, it's good to exercise and sweat, because as you sweat and drink enough water, you help increase the rate of removal of these harmful substances in your blood. But one who does not exercise frequently, even though the skin does some removal, does not do it as fast as in the person who does exercise frequently. So we are encouraged to exercise your body to remove more harmful toxins in your blood through the skin in the form of sweat. So that's the function of the skin. Let's move on. Yes, these are the structures for kidney. Now remember, the first diagram here represents what we call the urinary system. It's called urinary system because it consists of not only one organ, kidney, but other organs called ureter, the bladder, of course the artery, and then the veins. So it's called the urinary system. But our lesson is on the excretory organ, the main excretory organ of the urinary system, and that's the kidneys. So you can see the kidneys on the right. So what are the kidneys and what will be their function? So we're saying that kidneys are bean-shaped organs that remove urea, uric acid, excess salt, and water from the body. The kidneys are bean-shaped organs that remove urea, uric acid, excess salt, and water from the body. So remember, not all the waste can be removed by the skin. So the kidney complements or completes the work of the skin by moving what? Excess salt, water, acid, and urea from the blood. Isn't that wonderful? All right. What have we looked at today? Today we touched on identification of the excretory organs, namely the lungs, the skin, and the kidney. Then we look at their functions or the role they play in excretion or removal of substances from the body. Do not hesitate to explain to mom, dad, or your sibling what you have learned today. It helps you to deepen your understanding and retain the idea for long. Still, I'm encouraging you to read on excretory products and what they are composed of. So do your best to do research on the excretory products. Again, do your exercise on lesson 12, and if you fail to do lesson 11 assignment, do so for me to mark. Till we meet again, stay safe.